Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Sue Armato, the Executive Director of the Cancer Support Center, and welcome to our town hall meeting. We wanted to just take a little bit of time and check in with everybody, kind of let you know what we're up to, what we've been doing, see if you had any questions for us. We are really excited that in less than a month's time, we're able to go from doing in-person care and counseling and programming to being completely virtual. And it's really nothing short of amazing that a year ago at this time, we didn't have any of this capacity and we have so much of it now. So kudos to the team and sticking with it. We know how important and critical the support and care is that we're giving to you. So we're here to stand together with you and make sure we all get through this together in the safest way. Today's town hall is going to be pretty brief, but just give you a little sense of it. I'm just doing the welcome and closing. Katheleen Daly, as I say Simpson, but it's Daly. She will be giving you an update on programming. And then after that, Cynthia Turnquest will be doing a short talk about our need for testimonials to kind of keep getting the word out about the center. I want to just sort of start real quickly, and then I'm going to turn over to Katheleen. I had mentioned that we didn't really have a lot of this programming a couple weeks ago, and now we do. And an example of how well you all are accessing that programming is really reflective in our numbers of our online programming. So as you know, if you go to our website, cancersupportcenter.org, you can go to the online programming page, and there are about a dozen or so classes there that are listed. Well, just in the month of March, we had over 452 people visiting that page. In previous months, we had fewer than 7. And just yesterday alone, we had over 30 people visit that page. So good job, you're doing it. You're out there accessing this online program that we've been working really hard to get up for you. And we know from one of our participants that sent us a nice email, saying how helpful it's been. And she said, keep up the good work. This is a sanity saver. So we are here to save your sanity, but also to bring you hope and to keep you focused not on fear, but on the fact that we are going to get through this together. So let me turn it over to Katheleen to tell you a little more detail about how you can access our critical programs. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Hi, everybody. Like Sue mentioned, the best way to access our programming is by going to our website, www.cancersupportcenter.org, and then click on that Programs and Activities tab and click on Online Programming. We have, like Sue mentioned, about a dozen or so videos that are up there now, and we will continue to add more content as we move through this virtual time with one another. So we've got gentle yoga, guided meditation. We have a couple smoothie and juicing demos with Chris, art therapy, cannabis and cancer. So we've got all sorts of different things going on that you can access at any time. And then we also have a lot of our support and networking groups, and then fitness and wellness programs happening on Zoom. So right where you're seeing us today, it is, I promise, a simple platform to use. And if you're nervous or having any issues with that, please don't hesitate to reach out to our staff. We are happy to do dry runs with you where we can test out a meeting or your audio, your video, if you so choose to use it. You don't have to, or you can just call in using your phone. So we have several options for you to access that. We have meditation going on every week, gentle yoga twice a week now, art therapy twice a week. And then Chris is adding new nutrition classes all the time. So we're trying to get as much of our usual programs that we would have going on in person happening virtually through that Zoom platform. And then as many of those programs as we can record and share on our website, we definitely will. In addition to the virtual programs, you have access to all of our clinicians and program navigators by phone. So please don't hesitate to call either location and talk to Jen, our program navigator at the Mokina location, or Wendy, our Homewood program navigator, and we can work with you on finding resources, connecting with a counselor, anything that you might need right now. Even if you want to schedule time to talk to one of our therapists because you are feeling extra anxious, due to the global pandemic and everything that's going on. So we do have a multitude of resources available to you, and we encourage you to use them, use us, reach out. And if we don't have something going on that you would like to see happening, please don't hesitate to let us know, because we're adding things all the time and we would love to help you in whatever way that you need. So I am going to turn it over to Cynthia to tell us a little bit more about what she's been up to, new fundraising opportunities that we have available. So take it away, Cynthia.
Well, thank you, Kathleen. Hi, everybody. I'm Cynthia Turnquest. I'm the Director of Outreach and Strategic Partners. I'm excited to talk with you guys today. I know that our traditional platform has changed somewhat. We're all kind of new at all of this new virtual world that we've been kind of diving into lately. But it's still business as usual at the center. We're still doing all the wonderful fundraising activities and programming that we have always done. It just looks a little different now. Right now, we are in the midst of planning an online virtual celebration, our fundraising celebration. As you may know, we've had to reschedule 2 of our signature events, our Walk of Hope and our Gala, which were supposed to take place in May. Rest assured, those events will still take place just a little bit later in the year. But in the meantime, you know, when things get a little crazy and you know, what do we do at the center? We celebrate, we have a party, and just because we all can't be together in the same room doesn't mean that we can't celebrate. So what we're doing is we're planning our Rise Up celebration. So when you see this wonderful little logo that's going to be coming your way in the form of some e-blast correspondence and some mailings, pay attention, because it's going to give you a lot of good information about our next celebration, which is going to be May 17th, which would have been our Spring Walk of Hope, but instead now we're going to do an online celebration. And that's going to include some wonderful features that will be broadcasting and live streaming. We'll have a lot of our supporters that are going to be bringing us some really new and fun programming, as well as testimonies from all of you all, our participants, our volunteers, our donors. We're hoping that you will participate by kind of bringing your voice and your presence to this online celebration. So we're going to be sending out a link to a platform where you'll be able to videotape your testimony so that you can share with us kind of why this Cancer Support Center is important to you and how it's played a role in your journey with cancer, whether it's your own journey or that of a loved one or a friend. We want to hear from you. So we're going to be sending out that link via email. And you'll be able to also access it on our website, and you'll be able to just do one click and punch a button and be able to record your message on your own personal device, whether it's your laptop or your telephone or your tablet, and you'll be able to send it right back to us. And then we'll be able to display it, and we'll be able to display it on the day of our celebration on the 17th, and you'll be part of it with us. So once again, I know this is difficult times for us all, but there are times, these times we can still be together. We can still celebrate together. We can still celebrate all the wonderful things that the center has been doing. And this is an opportunity for us to also come together to face the challenges ahead. We still have responsibilities that we have to take care of. In terms of our financial responsibilities. So, you know, fundraising continues. So, but we can still do it. We can still do it together. We can still do it in a different way than we normally do. And as our little logo says, we can rise up. We can rise up to the occasion. So, Sue, you want to take it from there?
Yeah, that was great. Thank you. So we tried to give you a nice overview on our programming. Thank you, Kathleen. And then our special Rise Up program, fundraising and celebration and sharing and just being community. Cynthia did a great job describing that to you. And I think it is important. What makes the center so special is that we're working with people who are already under such great stress and duress of dealing with cancer. It's a terrible disease that causes so much anxiety and difficulties, not only to the person who's the patient and survivor, but also their loved ones. But at the center, we take that negative and we try to teach new tools and techniques to manage through that and find new strength and new peace. And one strategy of doing that is our community, is the amazing community that we are as the center. So we are doing everything we can now to make sure that we're still a community, strong, standing together, helping one another. And we will continue to do that. So did anybody on the call have any questions for us? You can email them or you can text them to us. I didn't see any in the chat line. Do we have to open the mics up to see if anybody has anything else to say to us? Any thoughts?
Sure. All right, everyone's unmuted. If anyone had a question that they wanted to ask now, or if you would like to send it like in the chat feature that Sue mentioned, you could do that too.
Don't be shy. All right. Well, was someone going to say something? Okay. Well, remember that you can call us, call our offices, email us, where everyone's working. Though we're working remotely, we are still all working. And that is honestly why we're going to need your support financially, because everyone is still working and we have to pay salaries. So hopefully you'll help us do that along the way and some of the ways that will be coming up. But I wanted to just leave with a closing reflection, something that I came across, and I've been sort of saying this to myself every morning when I get up and every night before I go to bed, just to sort of keep myself centered on what's really important right now. And so I just wanted to share that with each of you. And here we go. So let us be people who carry each other. Let us be people who give from what we have. Let us be people who leap to do the difficult things, the unexpected things, and the necessary things. Let us be people who live for peace. Let us be people who breathe hope. Let us be people who create beauty. And let us be people who love. We're here for you. Give us a call. Send us an email. We stand together. Right, ladies?
Yes.
Great. Thank you. That was beautiful.
Have
Yeah.
a great
Thank you, everybody.
Have a wonderful day, everyone.
Take care.
Bye.